Hi, my name is Ajay Mahenthiran. I'm currently a senior on the Case Western Reserve University men's tennis team. I majored in biology, BS in biology, and I'm currently pursuing my master's in public health before attending Case Western School of Medicine this upcoming July. Coming out of high school, I was looking at a lot of kind of the top D3 schools. Some other ones were like WashU, Johns Hopkins, Case Western. It was kind of tough for me because I just gone through like COVID during like kind of the prime like visiting recruiting time. So it was a little bit more difficult when I was making my decision, but Case was actually one of the ones I got to see before kind of COVID struck, which was nice. I played a tournament by Cleveland, like at a local ITA, and coach I had like an unofficial visit with one of the seniors on the team. So it was nice to see the campus. And I remember kind of like on that visit, like just getting to talk a little bit with guys in the team, getting dinner with them. I really liked kind of the vibe and like the way that the culture seemed even at that time. And even throughout conversations, even if I wasn't able to like take an official visit or anything, that was something that really drew me to Case, was that really cohesive team culture. And it seemed like everyone really worked hard, not only like on the court, but also off the court as well. And that was something that really drew me in. I think the main like kind of determining factor was kind of that balance of academics and tennis. It felt like everyone was always not only motivated to succeed on the court, but also to succeed in the classroom, and that was something that I was really looking for. So I would say my favorite spot on campus is probably Tink. Just like in general, like a lot of us, like after class, like a lot of the guys on the team after class or like after practice even will like hit up Dunkin' or any of the restaurants in Tink and kind of rely on the lower classmen to give us some meal swipes sometimes. So that's always just a fun experience in getting to eat lunch with the guys and even just hang out for like a couple hours if we can, or whenever we have free time. Just like in the main floor of Tink, or even we have this place we call Palace. There's like this little student activity area in Tink that's kind of like usually not taken. We never like actually officially reserve it, but we always kind of go, and it's like a little space we like to hang out at. So that's always fun as well. I would say my favorite class and professor is actually a class I took technically after undergrad. I'm technically a graduate student right now because I finished my undergraduate in 3. But the class is, it was called MPHP 431. It's part of my Master's of Public Health program. It's I can't remember the like official name of it, but it was like taught me a lot about programming in R, and I think it was a super useful class. I took it this past semester actually with the professor's name is Dr. Thomas Love. He's a super knowledgeable professor. He's been at Case for a long time in the Department of Population and Quantitative Health Sciences. And it was like a very useful class for me because, especially as I started my medical school career, understanding how to do research and like conducting coding in R was something that I always really wanted to learn during undergraduate, but never really took a class that kind of gave me that expertise. And I really feel like his class is super useful. It's definitely a lot of work, but I think it's super useful in teaching you like the major concepts and how to use the program. So I've really enjoyed that class. And actually I'm in like the quote unquote second phase of the class right now, which is like just kind of advancing all the topics we learned in the fall. But he's a great professor, and I really enjoyed his class. In terms of clubs, I've kind of been a part of a couple of different organizations during my time at Case. I was really heavily involved during my first 3 years with Food Recovery Network. It's actually like kind of a club that a lot of the guys on the team joined, especially like in the past couple of years. We had a lot of people, and it was kind of nice because it was also something to do with the guys like off the court. Something that was really cool there is we got to go to St. Matthew's Church, which is like actually located like 10-15 minutes off campus, and we got to serve lunch like there with the staff, and that was like a really cool experience, kind of getting outside the like campus bubble. Really enjoyed doing that. Also did like recovery shifts, so like after dining hall periods we would go and recover like any extra food that was left behind. So that's definitely like one of my favorite like extracurricular activities. I'm also part of UNICEF at Case, and so that's also been a really cool experience. Hosting like fundraisers and kind of trying to raise money for children around the world has also been a really cool experience. Kind of like my last major research activity has been research. I've been working in a lab at the Cleveland Clinic for the last like 2.5 years now. I have a publication actually from it as well. So that's also definitely taken up a lot of time. It's focused on heart failure and cardiovascular medicine. So that's potentially where I see myself going into also as a career. So that's kind of why I chose that. My best memory as a CWRU athlete, it's kind of like obvious. I mean, Hopper clinching that national title, but I feel like that's kind of cliche to say because obviously that would always be our best memories. But honestly, I think my best memories have just been like the time spent with the guys off the court. Like just in general, like throughout the last couple years, it's been it's been really nice to kind of have like a second family almost, knowing that like any of those guys are always there when you need them. Like I formed really close relationships with the guys in our like previous senior 2 years of senior classes, and I'm still like in contact with them to this day. And I think that really just shows like how close we are as a family. It's not just like you graduate and move on to the next stage of your life. Like everyone is like really that close, and I think that's something that I've really cherished and really loved about the team is like that time spent off the court, like whether it's just like going to dinner together or just like hanging out whenever we have free time or even doing work together. It's just really like awesome to me that we're all like really highly motivated and really like not just willing to spend time with each other on the court, but also off the court as well.